1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. 7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. So on today's video, we are going to look at some solo senior van lifers and the way they have their vans built out. As you all know, that I have been on a journey to convert from living in a regular 3-2 home to either van or RV life. Primarily, I wanted to do RV life, but one of my goals is to do what I called Gambling America. I want to travel around the United States to all the states that offer any type of gambling, whether it's lottery, whether it's casinos, etc. And I want to participate in gambling in that state as well as learn something about the state. I am an empty nester. My children are no longer in the home with me. I do have grandkids, but I can come home at any time to spend time with them. So I'm just taking advantage of what there is to offer out there. So my transition has been very bumpy. I've had a lot of things happen, 2 car accidents at this point, just car repairs, all kind of things have made this what should have been a 6-month transition be much longer. So I've yet to purchase my first RV or van, so we'll see where things go from there. But in the meantime, I've decided to take a look at others who are living this life and see what I can learn, so when I do actually have the ability to transition over, I'll be ready. So let's start out, guys, by jumping into this video.
Action. So hello again. All right, now we are here to talk about our van tours. We have almost identical vehicles. They're just 1 year difference. One's a hybrid and one's not. Otherwise, everything's the same on the vehicles. My Pacifica is a 2021 hybrid limited Pacifica.
I already like it because she's got that little thing in the back where you can store stuff. Because even living in a van while I'm traveling around the US, I want to have everything I need to be comfortable, but I don't want a bunch of shit around me. Does that make sense?
It does not have a sunroof. That's one of the differences. And because it's a hybrid, it does not have stow and go seats.
Mine is a 2020 Chrysler Pacifica Limited. So I have all the stow and go seats. It's not hybrid. It does have the sunroof and moonroof, which I love. That's one thing you can't do, the solar panels up there if you have the sunroof.
So I would like to have sunroof, but if I can't, I definitely want to be able to permanently affix my solar. Even if I can't, I want to be able to put it outside in a way that is convenient. So again, that's why I'm doing this, so that I can look at different people's situations and make the decision on what I want to do as far as once I come, go into this lifestyle.
And so I have a spare tire.
With USAA Safe Pilot, I can save when I drive safely.
With USAA Safe Pilot Miles, I
Keep up there. And I put on a 200-watt flexible solar panel, which I love. Being a hybrid, I don't have stow and go seats. So from my point of view, at least, is having it as a camper, those seats came out so easy. My nephew's just lifted them out.
I want all my seats because I like to take my grandsons, more than one, with me when I travel. So everything in my car is set up where it can come out, be set aside somewhere. All the seats can come back up, and as we said your very first tour of me, it can go back to Granny Van.
If I were to convert it back to just a passenger car, it still carries 5 people because it still does have the full third row seat, which is folded down into the floor. We are in Virginia still. By the time you see this, we will not be. We're out on the porch. And
It's cool out here.
It's chilly out here. But we do like our cabin pass.
We do.
With Thousand Trails, but y'all don't need to get it because we really like to have cabins available. Don't be taking up all our reservations now.
No.
I'm going to show as much detail this time as far as every gadget that we've got, because our next video, or sometime soon at least, will be gadgets and cooking things, and this is just kind of an overview of the layout of a no builder. 2 very different builds in the same vehicle. My bed is a pool chair, so that the top of the head of the bed can be lifted. But I like the option of this pool chair bed because it can sit straight up, it can be a recliner, it can lay flat. So I like those options. It's very light. It's that resin stuff, so that if you wanted to level it to accommodate whatever your floor is in your vehicle, you could saw the legs off.
So the legs are not sawed off
on this one, no.
So
no.
how are you leveling?
I have some furniture lifts. They're hard plastic furniture lifts that actually raise the front end up. And I can still sit up there with enough room to wear a cowboy hat. The difference in our actual layout, other than the storage, and you'll see that as I show it, but the main thing is where the bed is. And my bed is on behind the passenger seat, so that I can just get out of the front seat, the driver's seat, and just jump right in the back. And that's good for if it's raining, or if you're a person who likes stealth. And I think it's just a privacy thing to just go from front to back.
My bed is behind the driver's seat. The reason it's on that side is because I need to leave the small seat up. I sit in the chair, and it's like my recliner. I prop my legs up, and I sit there and watch movies, and I've cooked from there. It's just my little living room. So this is where I sit back and just chill. I move this that's usually in the seat to be my nightstand. I just move over to the bed, and it just stays there. I prop my movie up, my drink, my food, whatever. My potty is usually right here, so I can use it as a little table, or I can prop my feet up on it.
A lot of people do like this arrangement because of just what you're doing right there. I've done many van tours where people keep the smaller side, the 40% side up, which is on the passenger side, which means the 60% of the back bench seat, the 60% is down in the floor, leaving you room to put your bed on the driver's side, which means you have to walk around to get into the back area. And why it didn't work for me, and again, it's just a difference in the person. I have hip and back problems, so that back seat slopes, so like this, and it's very
It's a lot like these chairs.
Yeah, these are
These
Adirondacks.
Adirondacks,
I'm not gonna film me getting out of this chair.
I'll hold the camera for that.
I don't miss it because my bed is low enough I can sit up easily, and it's a bed, a chair, a recliner, all those things. So I've minimalized a lot, but where I haven't is my pillows, and I don't really want to get rid of a lot of clothes because I have these great big giant pillows because I can prop my feet up at night. And I can make my couch into use them as armrests to make my couch into whatever shape I want to make it into. I have winter clothes in this pillow. This cute little pillow has blankets and towels, linens in other words, so you can see there's a great place to prop my feet up.
For me, that's a lot of stuff back there. I just want a bed. I want my clothing and stuff, hidden under the bed. I already have a bed. It was like a camp bed, but then I made it into this. I'll show you guys in just a second. But I just don't want a bunch of shit. I hate to say it like that, but I don't want to feel way. Now, when I was truck camping, it was still a lot because it was such a small area. But I didn't like the being quote unquote on the floor, and I didn't like all the stuff. I want everything neatly in a place so that I can move to the left and get this, and move to the right and get this, and so on and so forth.
I have in the back next to that fridge freezer is I have an Anchor Solix C1000, and it's expansion pack. So those each have 1800 watts. So that's 3600 watts in the back. And then I have another Anchor Solix C1000, which is 1800 watts in the front seat. And what I do, because I haven't done the DC to DC charger thing, we talked about that already. If I can find a plug that I can reach and someone gives me permission to use, I will plug in with an extension cord. Like here, I'm plugged in to the cabin with extension cords. But if we're moving from Cracker Barrel to Cracker Barrel or BLM land to BLM land, then I'm looking for a place with an outlet either outside by the extension cord. Then I carry it. I have a little.
I do not want that situation. I just want to have my power above, or either have my power in a place that I can pull out my solar panels and just pull it from the sun. I don't want that. But I do want to have two. I want to have a container that's like a little power supply with a battery in it. And then I want to have a portable power station, like she just mentioned.
Cart that I put it on, and I carry it inside laundromats, and ask permission. Laundromats, libraries, centers, welcome centers, visitor centers, rest areas, just wherever I can find a plug. And with the fast option, it can go from 1% to 99% in about 45 minutes.
That's good.
So we both have the swing away boxes.
Yes.
So
Love
that
those.
love my
Game
swing away.
changer. I have no business climbing up on top of the car.
Nor do I.
Like people who are much shorter than we are can get by with going sideways.
Oh, I
Don't we wish we were that short? Except that for those people that have it going sideways, if you're in a store, I'll read something up on a shelf for you if you need to. Yeah, I had mine sideways in the back, and I kind of liked it because I sleep all curled up anyway on my side most of the time. But every once in a while, you really want to stretch it.
This is my Bouge RV fridge freezer.
The location of this is also different from mine. They're both Bouge RV, but yours looks like it's bigger, and I think it has more options. Mine's pretty simple.
Yeah, mine has, first of all, the door, and everything is inside. So I keep this side freezer, the small side, and then this side I keep the in regular fridge stuff. This can go on either way.
That is good, yeah.
But I keep it this way because, like I do most things, I want to be able to access everything I have from inside.
Right.
My bed, and then, you know, just like Janet, I keep my clothes in pillows.
The storage arrangement and the bed arrangement, I have my potty and my refrigerator here. And she has this big, tall storage container.
But I have it sitting on top of a table so that I can have that space underneath.
Right.
I guess when you think
This is
about
my
it,
favorite.
there's not really a way to be completely pristine and neat and not um, cluttered in such a small area. So I guess that's that on that. I wanted to show you guys real quick. This is the bed that I have already. Camping. This is a 32-inch camping cot. I do have a um, piece of memory foam that goes over it, and then I have a full size bed bedding to go with it. That's what I will use if I'm ever in the van and need to and I'm traveling in a van. I already have that. I also already have I think 100 and a 200-watt solar panel. I do have I think it's a 300-watt solar power station, but what I want is a 200 amp hour small battery station, and then I want a at least a 1200-watt solar power station. So that is what I want to use in there. So I mean, like I said, I'm working on the process. So
Right here is manual. You see how I did that? And
Yep.
I can watch the stars. Sometimes the moon is so bright, even at a campground, that I have to close this. When I'm at a Cracker Barrel, I'll quite often park under the light, and which is great because I use their lights. The only thing, those of you with sunroofs, be careful where you park because cameras, you don't think about, you think about people being able to see in here, but if I'm in here pottying, I don't want a, Cracker Barrel camera or a casino camera looking right down. I don't mind giving a show, but they'd need therapy.
oh, that's funny. But she just really brought it home for me when she said casino. Because, see, that's what I want to be able to do, go to different states and in the band and do my casino thing. And, when I'm at home, I'm grandmother and all the things. But when I get to go, when I decide to travel, um, that's what I want to do.
And it'll stop there, and sometimes I have to remember to hit it a second time.
Yeah, that just opens the front part.
So that just
Nice.
takes the cloth part away.
Right.
But to open this,
Right.
now it can open that way.
That's actually open to the air.
Yeah. And then I just sit here, and you can see I still could touch. So it'd be great if I could lower my bed about that much. Unfortunately, with the bed I have, this is as low as I can go.
I'm going to show you my van now. This is my 2021 Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid minivan. So I'm going to show you the living room,
I like how
the
that
great
looks.
room, bedroom, living room, kitchen area. I get in, as I've shown before, by sitting down on this thing, my potty. It's a Stand Sport potty. Very nice and stable. Easy to get in on. And then I have the refrigerator there, and I think plenty of floor space.
I feel funny about the toilet being next to the fridge because I just be thinking about it's bad. I mean, when you're in there in the middle of the night and you got to use it, you got to use it. But I don't know, y'all.
My bed is a lawn chair so that I can keep the head of it up just a little bit, and it's very, very lightweight. And there's my storage and bag. I can reach those bins from either side.
I just feel like for me, all of this would have to be gone, and then this back here, maybe I would have like a shelf back there. But all my clothes and stuff would be under. I'm not a big cooker, so I may end up having something that I can cook in, like maybe one air fryer and then one uh, like a rice cooker or something like that. But that would be it for me. I'm a person, I do eat out a lot, which I know I need to improve on that for health purposes and longevity. But yeah, to me, all of that is too much. So I would probably have my uh, toilet in the back and maybe my fridge up front and then the bed. That's literally all I want. Anything else needs to be able to store under the bed because I just wouldn't want a lot of stuff.
And you can see not all of them are even full yet. I have a lot of storage under the bed too. I really like this type of shelf. It can even be used in a garage because it holds a lot of weight.
Now, all of that she has there for me, I would want that little thing in the back that the other woman had on her van. And all of the busy stuff here, I would want to store that there. Um, and if I need it, I can get it like during the daytime to plan for my evening, but I wouldn't want all of that just everywhere.
I like it because you can bungee things down to it, make it nice and secure. That's my 2000 watt all power station that is connected to the 200 watts of flexible solar panel on the roof of my van. And that's the 2400 watt Afery. Very sturdy, both of them very good batteries.
For a van, I wouldn't see why you would need 20 more than 2400 watts. Even with my little AC unit that I have that you can power at nighttime, um, it just seems like that's a lot. So I wouldn't necessarily want that.
Avery on the bottom there, the 2400 watt, is powered by the Bluetti Charger 1, which is attached to the battery. So that's an overview of my setup. I have it to where I can get in on the driver's side so that I can go directly from the front seat, from the driver's seat, directly into my bedroom without walking around the car, which is better for privacy in my opinion, and it's better if it's raining or something. I don't need the chair up for me because I have plenty of room to sit up, so the bed is a chair,
I agree with that as well.
couch, a recliner, and a bed. Okay, so we have to say goodbye. All right. No, thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the differences and what's the same, and maybe gave you some ideas too.
So that's my goal, guys, to get ideas from other people. So from time to time, we'll do these little videos and watch. Y'all tell me what you guys think of everything here, and any input that you guys have for me, please leave it in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.